There's no crocodiles in Florida.
Okay, I took a little screenshot of the boat. This is where I first started, or when I first saw it. But watch as the footage goes. And I got another um, screenshot too where I highlighted it a little bit. I enhanced it. Um, yeah, I mean, you can obviously see that this is a boat. And of course, with this B7 or P1000, I can turn up the exposure up and down as I'm filming. But you see this boat again. I know that it didn't come out really great. Actually, the video, you can see it better in it than you can in these pictures. Um, but there's some other interesting stuff I want to show you. Now I let it go back to whatever I had it set for, but you can still see that boat. I mean, you can see it as this other boat, and I actually followed this boat from further out too. And all of this footage, it is like wild because it started out where the water was all blue. I didn't change my settings or nothing. Just throughout the day, the water, the sky, everything changed. I mean, before when it was blue sky, it was like blue water. It was like uh, gray sky, and then the water itself, you could see all of these. I mean, it was like layers. I mean, so this whole day was just awesome footage. There's some parts in it that I was like telling myself, oh, shoot, man, you should have had a better focus. You should have had a better focus. But I'm sure you know how it is when you get that sun glaring off the sand back up into your face and you can't see that little screen. Um, Makes it pretty hard. But what I want to kind of bring out is this. You can see this light. One more little screenshot as I zoom it back out. I mean, you can see this boat really. I think it's pretty good. All right, light reflecting off the water, and that is also part of what causes this mirroring effect, if you ask me, because um, you seen where the sun was as I passed it. It's way out. I mean, it's way to the right. Um, and as I go toward the south, um, this it starts changing at a certain point. Even these boats that are much further out, um, I can see them, but then when I go over here to the south to these islands, um, you'll see at a certain point where the mirroring is just like wild. It just changes. I mean, you can obviously see the change in the mirroring. Now, I had also filmed this thing several times at different distances. Um, so I got actually two sailboats too this day, and I can really kind of explain why you're not seeing them with the light reflecting up, and then you've got that angular resolution where it's like you can't focus in on that area. Plus, there's distortion, and then there's that compression that you're talking about. Also, in this footage, I did also find another bird rack, and like I said, I may have shared part of this. But I did find a another bird rack that was uh, between Bill Watts and these islands. And that has to be way down in Arapica. So it has to actually be past Hernando Beach rack. It's crazy. I mean, it really is. This is some crazy footage. As you'll see as I get toward these islands. This next marker coming up, this is that midway marker, the halfway point. And I didn't get a chance to get out this weekend. Man, the weather was terrible. Um, but hopefully next weekend I can get out to Bayport and um, that halfway marker and get the coordinates for them. But I mean, watch this. I mean, you can see these islands in the water. I mean, you don't see much mirroring right here, but watch this water change as I go, as I pan to the left more, to the south. All of a sudden, you're going to start seeing this mirroring is going to start occurring. You can see it right there, away from the islands, but look how far out it's reflecting those trees from the island. Now watch here. Um, Now things are starting to mirror up close to the islands, but even this, I still get that little piece of land that's between these trees that I've been filming at all different heights. And it is mirroring there a little bit. You can actually see the mirroring. But here's where it comes in big time. Boom. All of a sudden, you got this major mirroring, and you'll see it right here in these two posts. And then everything, like, really starts mirroring heavily after this point. And I get up to this island, and those things are mirroring big time because they shouldn't even be half that size. So this mirroring is just stretching them out. All right, I just made this for you, man. I'm didn't put nothing as far as uh, no title heading or nothing. I'm just gonna post it as crazy footage or something. All right, bye. Talk to you later.